Hello everyone, I welcome you all on EduTap, and this is going to be the introduction class. Today it is the orientation class for our NABARD Grade A Topper Pack live class, alright. And in this particular session today, we are going to talk about that how this particular course is going to benefit you. It is going to help you, alright. So let's start off with the session, alright. And before that, if you have any query whatsoever, we are going to discuss everything at the end of this particular session. So please do not worry about it, alright. And let's discuss first that what is the need to introduce this particular course, right, and actually for whom this will be beneficial. So let's start off with, देखो आपका जो ARD जो component है, it is something that is specifically NABARD, right, and most of the aspirants, they prepare both for RBI as well as NABARD. Usually it happens, it is a normal case, right? So much of the subjects you must have already covered in RBI. For example, ESI's basic you must have understood. For quant you have understood, right? Reasoning you must have understood. And apart from that, English, right? English आपको आता होगा. But the only thing, the three things that we have to focus on is ARD, right? Decision making, and there is one more, that is computer knowledge, right? These three must be the things जिसमें आपको परेशानी face हो रही होगी, right? So that is why what we have done, we have made this particular course where we are focusing on ARD component, and these two components will also be touched, so that जो आपकी half preparation जो RBI के लिए हो चुकी थी, but due to any reason you were not able to make it to phase 2, or maybe you would God forbid, but you will not be able to clear this examination, you still have an opportunity with NABARD, right? तो आपको ARD का पूरा कोर्स समझना है, right? ARD के कौन से important subjects, इस subject में कौन से important chapters है, how to tackle them. For that we have come up with this particular course, okay? ठीक है? And this particular course, it is going to be the guidance program, and we are going to handhold you. We are going to come up with every possible help we can come up for you for all the enrolled students who will be under this particular who will be part of this particular course, right? So आपको इसमें क्या क्या चीज़ें मिलने वाली है, let's talk about that as well, ठीक है? Because to first you should know what the things you are going to get even before starting to think, right, that you want to purchase this course or not, right? For that purpose, these are the things that you are going to get. First of all, daily targets आपको मिलेंगे, ठीक है? You will be provided with a schedule. I will show you the course as well, please do not worry. So you are going to get the chapter's name, and you are going to get all the schedule, all schedule you're going to get, that this day we are going to do this, that the next day these are the chapters that we will talk about, right? तो आपको पहले से पता होगा, even if you want to brush up, like even if you want to revise, which we will provide the notes in our course only. If you want to do the technique that first you read and then you come up the class, so that you can even ask the doubt, or the other way around, first you take the class and then you take up the notes, you have the option, but we are going to provide you with a proper scheduling, that how the course is going to go, right? Then after that you are going to have daily live classes of ARD, ठीक है? And these will be of 3 hours daily, जहाँ पे आपको concept समझाए जाएंगे. We will be teaching you the concepts, okay? And then after that you would want to revise, right? So for that we have various solutions given to you. We have given you notes also, we have provided you with quizzes also. Lekin what if you watch the live classes, you understood something, right, but then you opened the summary sheet or maybe some quiz you were doing, but that moment you realize, yeah, this concept is still not clear, I have confusion in this particular concept. So what are you going to do in that particular case, right? So in that particular case, we are providing you with this daily doubt resolution method also, all right? So in this, what we are going to do, you can directly contact us. We have discussion forum where you can directly raise your queries, and within 24 hours we are going to resolve that, ठीक है? First option आपकी ये है. Second option, even if you directly want to mail that, right? However, we would encourage that having raising your queries in the discussion forum is much feasible for even us to reply, but still you have both the options, ठीक है? आप discussion forum में भी आप या तो आप उसको mail कर सकते हैं, and you are going to get your doubts resolved in 24 hours, that is for sure, ठीक है? Apart from that, as we always stand by this particular fact that if you have joined our course, we are guaranteeing you the mentorship, the hand holding we are going to provide till the time and even after the time when you will be part of us. तो ये सारी चीज़ें इस basis के साथ we have come up with this particular course, all right. And how this will help, how this course is going to help you, again इसको थोड़ा सा समझ लेते हैं. Daily wise आपका study plan होगा, sequence we are going to follow the syllabus, okay. We are going to tell you, even while studying we are going to understand that okay, this is the priority topic that we should cover, and these are the things, these are the topics that can be left on the low priority, right. But everything we are going to cover of syllabus. See देखो, something if it is of low priority, we cannot like 100% deny its existence in the examination, right, because it is part of the syllabus. So उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, we are going to read everything, we are going to understand everything, but we are going to emphasize on the topics that are most important from the examination point of view, right. Then you would definitely would want to know your progress, right, you want to check that. So for that we have come up with the quizzes after every chapter, so that you get an idea कि आपकी खुद में progress कितनी हुई है, right. And then notes, quizzes and FLTs are your full length mock tests. You are going to get both for phase 1 as well as phase 2. And yes, one more thing that I want to highlight, देखो आपका phase 1 में you will get notes and summary sheets, basically summary sheets you are going to get, which will help you. But for phase 2 also, keeping that in mind, we have come up with the descriptive fodder material also that are going to boost up your preparation for phase 2. देखो phase 2 में whenever the descriptive questions are asked, two type of questions are asked. One is related to the static, like theoretical component. For example, what is social forestry? This is one of the previous year questions. So for that direct questions, your summary sheets is going to help you, right. And for the current affair type of questions, for that these material, the fodder material that we are providing, that is in line with what is in news, those are going to help you, those are going to benefit you, right. लाइव क्लासेस की कुछ अगर डिटेल्स बता दे, आई एम गोइंग टू टेक ऑल द क्वेरीज, ओके, बट लेट मी कम अप विद दिस, ठीक है. कोर्स स्टार्ट कब से हो रही है? कोर्स इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 3rd of August 2023, ओके, दैट इज फ्रॉम टुडे. सो इट वाज द ओरिएंटेशन क्लास, ठीक है. इसमें वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू डिस्कस द कोर्स, बट द क्लासेस लाइक लेक्चर्स आर गोइंग टू बी स्टार्ट विथ 7th of August 2023, ठीक है. 7th of August 2023 से ये स्टार्ट होंगे, प्रॉपर लेक्चर्स होंगे. देर आर गोइंग टू बी टोटल ओवरऑल ऑफ 12 क्लासेस ऑफ ARD, बट दीज आर नॉट लेस, बट बिकॉज वी आर गोइंग टू कवर these all syllabus in 12 class, that is for sure, but 3 hours of daily classes, ठीक है. So this is one thing that please keep in mind. And the scheduling is 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. The schedule of these classes will be 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And yes, one more question that usually aspirants have, that if they are not able, for whatever reason they are not able to attend these live classes, so in that case what will be the possible solution for them, right. So see, you are going to get, you all whoever will be part of this particular course, everyone will get the recordings of these live classes, ठीक है. तो ये सारी कुछ चीज़ें हैं. इसके अलावा भी नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द अप्रोच दैट वी आर गोइंग टू फॉलो फॉर दीज पर्टिकुलर क्लासेस, ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट इज ऑफकोर्स वी आर गोइंग टू फॉलो द सिलेबस, बिकॉज फॉर एनी एग्जामिनेशन यू फर्स्ट focus on what is mentioned in the syllabus, because the questions will come from those topics only, right. So of course we are going to follow the syllabus, but in that also how we are going to stand out from the rest, right. See, syllabus you can find online, the material you can find online, right. We will help you to decode that which topics are the most important from the examination point of view, and how are we going to decode that. See, basically by analyzing the previous year questions, okay. In previous year question, if some topic is been asked frequently, okay, or there are many number of questions, n number of questions are asked from that particular chapter, of course it becomes important from the examination point of view. For example, I give you of plantation and horticulture crops, ठीक है. Plantation and horticulture crops, there were last year there were 32 static questions that came, and there were 8 current affairs that came from the ARD section, okay. Now in those 32 also 5 to 6 questions were directly from plantation to horticulture. So of course it becomes important, right. And not only last year, but the years before that also, okay. This plantation and horticulture have always been asked, okay. So that is why on that basis we are saying that we are going to tell you that okay, these are the most important topics from the examination point of view, and these you have to study. We will teach you during the live classes, but you need not to keep that on the higher priority, right. So this is going to be the approach. And there are some common doubts, okay. Please don't worry, I'll take all the doubts, okay. And some common doubts are will the classes be in Hindi or English? See, it will be majority of the lecture I'll cover in English only. Okay, why? Keeping in mind that all the aspirants can take the benefit out of it, right? Because we have aspirants from southern part of India as well and from northeast also, and it's become easier for them to understand that in English. However, if it happens that somebody is not able to get that what have been taught in English, because these are live sessions and even after that you have an option through discussion forum, please ask your doubt, please ask me to repeat the concept in Hindi. If you will be able to understand in Hindi, definitely we will work on that. We are going to be here for whichever language it requires. I mean in Hindi or English only, sorry, I don't know anymore. So but whatever it takes to make you understand the concept, we are going to do that. Okay, will you get the recording of the live classes? Yes, you are going to get the recording of a live classes as well, because we understand sometimes it's not possible to be present in the class. However, we would request you to be present in the live class, right? It's not compulsory, of course, but yes, we request you to do so. Why? Because this is going to help you, even because if instantly you get a thought, usually what happens, see, if you're watching a recorded session, then you will ask in the discussion forum. Now it might happen, no, that the teacher is not immediately available to answer the query, right? So then you would have to wait. But in live classes, what happens, it's just one-to-one direct connection, direct interaction. So if I am teaching something and you have the doubt, you can instantly ask me, right? So of course, so it's not compulsory to attend live classes, but I think it's very important. If you do so, it is going to benefit you. Okay, then if you have covered the syllabus during graduation, for example, you are from ARD background only, right? So or agriculture background, I mean to say, should you attend the live classes? I would again say yes, please do so, because see, in graduation in 8th semester we studied like this much, we studied a lot, but the specificity of the examination is very limited, right? It's a very limited course that you have to do, and in fact on the emphasis that what sort of questions are asked in NABARD. See, in graduation time, like we studied everything and that is related to agriculture, right? But then what is specific from the NABARD point of view, right? All these things you are going to understand in these sessions only. Okay, so isliye I would request, even if you are from agriculture background, do not there's no harm to attend a live class, right? Please attend it. If you have a query, please raise and I'll answer that. Will I get any content along with the live classes? Yes, I will show you the course also. Okay, so there you will be getting everything. Okay, there you will be getting summary sheet of every chapter. You are going to get previous year questions of every chapter. You are going to get the quizzes of every chapter, and of every chapter you are going to get the fodder material as well. Okay, fodder material as well you are going to get. Okay, will test series also be part of top up course? Yes, it is also going to be part of the top up course. Okay, so there you will get full length mock test for phase 1, and also you will get full length mock test for phase 2 as well. ठीक है, आपको ये दोनों चीज़ें इसमें मिलने वाली हैं. ठीक है, so about the course, I'll just show you. Okay, give me a second. I'll just open up. Okay, could anybody please confirm if you can look on the screen and if you can see this? I'll just wait for a minute. I'll wait for your reply. I think it's visible, right? ओके, लेट मी जस्ट फर्स्ट शो यू. ठीक है, आपको मैं कोर्स दिखा दूँ, उसके बाद I'll answer the doubts. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे as you can see, okay, so if you'll open the enrollments that you have with EduTap, everything you're going to get here. ठीक है, now if you open this particular course, ठीक है, NABARD Grade A, 2023 live top up pack. Okay, there if you'll scroll it down, you can see ARD crash course. Okay, I'll just open it for you all. And on the right hand side you can see chapter wise we have divided everything. Okay, so if you look at chapter 1, which is introduction to agriculture, and of course it is part of your syllabus. Okay, we have descriptive model question answer that will help you in your phase 2. Okay, we have summary sheet of this particular chapter. Okay, and to the ones who are in NABARD Gold and Silver, they know we have first notes and then we have crisp summary sheets, right? So here we have summary sheets. Okay, however in concept note, the only difference between concept note and summary sheet is of the detailing. All the topics are covered both in concept notes and summary sheet, but in concept note it is more in detail, while in summary sheet it's in the crisp manner. Okay, summary sheet hai, then we have come up with descriptive model question and answer that will help you in phase 2. Then you have solve previous year questions, so after every chapter, so see what you do, attend my live class, then you go through summary sheet and then look at previous year also, are you able to solve previous year or not, right? Then you have quiz also of this particular chapter. Okay, then we have for every chapter we have this. Okay, I'll just show you. Whenever you have any query, for example you have opened the summary sheet, okay, now you have some query, what you do, just scroll it down and just look it here, it's written let's discussion, lesson discussion, right? Just type it here whatever query you have and then post your discussion here. Okay, and you will get your reply within 24 hours. That is our guarantee. Okay, and for every chapter we have done summary sheet se bhi, with the help of with the help of quizzes you can actually test your knowledge. I'll just give you this particular example so that you have an idea how you actually attempt that. So I'm just marking the questions, ठीक है, so that you have an idea. ठीक है, अब मैंने क्या कर दिया, submit कर दिया. You can see on the right hand side I'm just submitting this particular quiz. ठीक है, so it will give you all the information. It will tell everything about your attempts. Okay, so I attempted 2 questions, both of were incorrect. What is the negative marking I got, everything. Then scroll it down, it will even tell you where do I stand among my peers, and that will actually boost your like preparation also, right? Because you all want to be on top, so everything you are going to get, you know, ki where do you stand, what is the average marks, what are the marks of the topper. Okay, this will help you to understand everything. And after that also you can just go to view solution, and here you can actually, if you click on the bottom left hand side, you can see the explanation. ठीक है, सब explanation detail manner में everything is present. Now after that also, if you feel like यार I could not understand the explanation, or maybe you feel like even the question or the explanation is something wrong with it, here you're looking at this flag, right? Just click on this flag. Okay, and you can raise the ticket query here also, be it spelling mistake or other issue you have, like you have some question, you can just write direction not visible, or you can say related to question answer, you can just ask your question here also and you can raise the ticket, your query will be resolved there also. ठीक है, आपको ये सब चीज़ें मिलने वाली है. ARD specific I am telling, again keeping in mind that if you have already prepared for RBI, other things you must have already been done, right? Quant, reasoning, English, ESI. अब बचा ARD कंप्यूटर और आपका डिसीजन मेकिंग, राइट? फॉर डिसीजन मेकिंग वी हैव कम अप, ठीक है, with for decision making we have come up with notes as well as we have come up with sectional quiz. ठीक है, why not much emphasis has been given on decision making and computer knowledge? Because we all know that this is just the sectional cutoff you have to clear, and the sectional cutoff, it is very less. Similarly for computer knowledge we have provided you notes as well as the sectional quiz. Current affairs, of course, even if you're prepared for RBI, we know that current affairs is something that is perennial, right? That is why for current affairs we are provided with all the magazines we have for schemes, we have for reports, which are important from the NABARD examination point of view, right? Then you are going to get full length mock test phase 1, okay, and then you are going to get full length mock test for 2 as well. And here if you scroll it down, you are looking at weekly mentor talk. So again, as we promise that it is going to be hand holding throughout the time you are with us, that every session every weekend, I want to say every week, we are going to have a discussion with you. If you have any problem, even if you feel like you have some problem with the sessions, or if you have any query like how to approach the examination or anything, you can ask with the mentor in these weekly mentor talk. ठीक है, आप अपनी query सामने रखो, हम आपको सारा platform provide कर रहे हैं where you can actually raise your issues. Okay, if you want to know कि यार कैसे पढूं, नहीं आ रहा है समझ में, ask ask in these weekly mentor talk, ask anything you feel like. If you have feedback regarding the live classes, even I would suggest and request that even in the live classes, if you would say no, it will be beneficial for everybody, right? Even for personal for me also, if you will tell me that this is the approach you want me to follow, I'll do that also, because ultimately these sessions are for you. But still, if you feel like you are hesitant feel ho raha, however, I would not say feel hesitant, but if you feel like, share that in the weekly mentor, like whoever mentor has come in that particular week, you can share with them also, right? So I just want to say, be open. You are buying the course, so you have this right to share whatever you are feeling. Of course, like I hope you would directly, you would not be very rude about it, right? But yes, whatever you want to say, please put that in front of us, and we are going to be very open about it. ठीक है, तो आपको classes का बता दिया. If you click on this one, here you will get all the live classes which we are discussing, which have started from now on, but on 7th इसको properly start करेंगे. ठीक है, अभी देखो schedule we have provided here. If you click on it, ठीक है, here if you click on the schedule, I'll just open it for you. Here you can look at it. राइट, ठीक है, तो ये आपका लाइव टॉपअप पैक है. स्केड्यूलिंग क्या है आपकी, यहाँ पे सारी डेट्स मेंशन है. ठीक है, 3rd of August को, जो कि आज है, वी हैड आवर ओरिएंटेशन क्लास. फ्रॉम 7th ऑनवर्ड वी आर गोइंग टू हैव प्रॉपर क्लासेस, एंड दिस इज द schedule that you can follow, like topic of the session that we are going to cover. We have provided that beforehand only, so now it's up to you. If you want to read the note first, which we have provided, then come up to the class, or first come up to the class and then read the notes, whatever you feel like. We have given you the daily target that this is you should follow, and if you follow that, you will be able to score really good marks in your ARD. And please do not worry, the ARD section of NABARD, it will be over for you, like if you just would then have to revise only. ठीक है, so these are all the things that I have shown you. ठीक है, अब इसके अलावा क्या है, अब मैं आपके कुछ क्वेश्चंस ले लेती हूँ. ठीक है, and whatever query you have regarding the course, please ask me. I'll solve them. ठीक है, and see, there are some I can understand, because see, there are not every student can get the teaching of every teacher, and that's fine, right? I also understand that, and I think everybody agrees to that. What you can do tomorrow, the next class, not tomorrow, but yes, on Monday, the first lesson that we are going to have, that is also going to be integrated only. Like you can watch that on YouTube also, and you can have the course also. ठीक है, now if you are 1% doubtful that you might not be able to get my teaching, I would in that case suggest that watch that particular session, watch first session. ठीक है, after that, after watching the first lecture, if you feel like yeah, you will be able to understand what I am teaching, I say buy course then only, right? Because ultimately it's not about just selling the course, right? If it had been we have just come up with the course, we have just made our marketing team do the work, right? But we genuinely do not want that. I am saying, if you're confident on EduTap that whatever course they have come up with, they will provide quality content, I would say join now only. There are limited seats only, right? Because nobody wants to have 300 500 people and then answering every question, like, right? So there are limited slots only. I would say if you're confident on EduTap, I would say please buy the course now only. The everything is present in the description box. But if you feel like you are doubtful about the case, you're doubtful about my teaching, or you feel like yeah, no, first I want to watch the session, I would say the next session is also going to be the integrated one. Try that, ठीक है, and then decide. ठीक है, and yeah, so I'm saying for separate test for phase 1. Yes, Sanjeev, in this particular course that we are launching today, the top-up course, so here you will get phase 1 and phase 2 separate test. ठीक है, you can approach for that. Rahil and Saurabh, currently this is the separate course that we have come up with, only catering ARD, okay? But please, you do not worry, whenever the notification will be out, Saurabh and Rahil, we will come up with the live classes in your respective courses as well. ठीक है, तो उसका टेंशन मत लो. ठीक है, this is only for the ones who were focusing on RBI, and now they feel like that only for one subject, they can't go through everything. So that is why this is just for them. But please do not worry, you will have your classes, live classes in your silver as well as your gold course once the notification is out. Within 1 week, we will come up with the live classes, okay? And for fees, for if we are providing with any discount, if you want any question, everything is present in the description box. Please follow the link. Okay. Rahil, I think I've given the answer, right? Nidhi, I think your doubt is clear. If not, please ask again. Urmila, yes, test. You are going to get the full length mock test both in phase 2. Okay. Welcome, Komal. Urmila, currently we have not come up with just the test series. Okay, currently it's not in the plan. Okay, so we have come up with this course, and yeah, currently this is the course that we are providing you with. Devi, currently it's not, we have not come up with just for phase 2 mock test, right? So the course that I've already shown you, we are providing for ARD, computer and decision making. Okay, I hope that's clear. No problem, Saurabh. That's completely fine. Ultimately, it's about you ending up in NABARD, right? So even if like it's with somebody else, we still wish you all the very best. Mahesh, in this particular course for current affairs, you'll be getting the magazines only, right? Because current affair is something that is self-explanatory, right? If you get the content, you just have to go through that, you just have to read that. So that is why for in this particular course for current affairs, we have provided you the magazines of all the categories that are asked in examination. Nidhi, I'll be taking the ARD classes. Okay. Livin, we are guaranteeing you, we are assuring you the content that we are providing that will be helpful for you to clear NABARD grade examination for the ARD component. Okay, and the content that we have provided is in a very simple language that can be understood by non-agriculture background also, and that is the one more important reason that we have come up with the live classes as well, because these live classes will help you to understand the concept. ठीक है? उर्मिला, for FLT1 and FLT2, yes, there are tests. ठीक है? अभी yes, when the notification will be there, right? So it will be provided at that time. Nitish, silver में देखो, we have already provided with the detailed content for phase 2, right? And if you are willing for the live classes, I would want to assure you that once the notification is out, within a week we will come up with the live classes for them also, right? Why we have come up with this particular course? Because again, as we were discussing before, that just now RBI has been done, so the aspirants who were preparing for RBI, then 90% of the syllabus is done. Only ARD is left, right? And if you compare the content, you have already gotten all the recorded sessions, right? And you have bought it beforehand only, but now the notification is out, so that will be very less time period that is left, right? So of course the detailed content that you are studying, that will be very tedious for the aspirants who are now will start with the ARD component to follow, right? So that is why these sessions are going to help in that purpose. Okay. Divya, are you already enrolled? So if you are already enrolled, as I was discussing before also, if you are enrolled in gold or silver package, in that case, as soon as the notification is out, within a week you are going to get the classes, alright? Please don't worry. Ankush, if you already have grade B package of RBI, ESI will be enough from it. You don't have to buy separate NABARD course. But yes, if you already have RBI, I would suggest you can buy this particular course if you want to, only if you want to, okay, because this will be focusing on the rest leftover 3 components that were not part of your RBI grade B course. Why, Nitish? I don't think that will be too late then, because we have already given you recorded session, right? And I am very hopeful that you, if you bought the course, you are regular with the classes also, right? We have provided with the recorded sessions. Please go through them, and if you have any query, of course you know about the discussion forum, please write to that. We will be happy to assist you. Shri Devi, currently this is the course that we are providing, right? We really can't guarantee anything for future, but however I can give the feedback. I'm not giving you 100% assurance that we will come up with it, but yes, I can give the feedback that students were requesting for separate test series, okay, and whatever be the solution for it, of course we will share with everybody. Nidhi, ARD current affairs will again, it will be the magazines only that you will get, because again the current affair is something which are self-explanatory, that but you just need that in concise way, right? So that is what we are providing here. So Komal is asking about ARD and ESI current affairs schemes, since have to do them collectively now. Any strategy to remap beginner never did those before? Okay, Komal, if you're a beginner, I would first say please be don't hard on yourself, because it might happen, and it's a human tendency as an aspirant to actually read everything all at once, right? I would say please don't follow this particular strategy at once. Just go for two subjects. For example, I would say take one as ARD, because from ARD static a lot of questions are asked, right? So start from ARD static, okay. Along with that, you can take up, as you are a complete beginner, I would say take up only one, maybe a report magazine or maybe a scheme magazine, okay, initially, because if you are just started off, it will be very overwhelming if you will start with current affairs also, schemes tab also, reports also, static also, right? It will be very hard on you also, okay. Start off with one magazine and one ARD. Try to do that. Once you get adaptable to it, you would yourself will pick up other material also, okay. So in what you can do in reports, for example, I would say you can start off with I would say currently NABARD notification, NABARD annual report is not out, right? So what I can say, abhi currently you can start with agriculture census, ठीक है? Because agriculture census it is not going to be changed, ठीक है? अभी start with agriculture census start कर लिया, ठीक है? उसके साथ थोड़ा ARD कर लिया, budget थोड़ा देख लिया, एक एक करके चलो, ठीक है? करंट अफेयर्स एक साथ में पूरा नहीं करना है. ट्राई टू डू डेली इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट सिटिंग once a week or maybe once in 15 days and then doing whole magazine at one time only. Please try to do 5 pages daily or 10 pages daily. That will be more fruitful and you will be retain more than if you just start off with a magazine in a single day and you want to try with everything. Similarly, as you said for schemes also, right? If you have just started off and if you will do 15 to 20 schemes daily, you will not be able to retain that. I understand, I completely understand that as an aspirant you might be thinking that if you will do lesser number of schemes in a day, that will might hamper the time, right? But please keep in mind, there is no use of doing 20 schemes a day if you cannot retain that. Start off with 5 schemes daily, try to retain the content, and next day before starting off the next 5, please revise them, okay? Then start off with the next. You would yourself realize in a while that now you can increase the number, ठीक है? So ultimate strategy, okay, I would say do two things at one time, okay. Two things means two subjects and one time. And for specifically current affairs, I would say please don't get this overwhelmed and start off with a magazine in the morning and end up in the evening. Please do 5 pages a day, 10 pages a day. For schemes also, start with lesser number of schemes, I'll say 5 daily, and then move ahead, okay. This will help you in the longer run. Welcome Ankush, welcome Nitish, welcome Sridevi. Ma'am, my RBA course is going to end soon, so will it revive that one again? Vibhu, for that I would say the number that you're looking on the screen and the mail, please you can drop us a mail or call, okay, because support team will be in the better position to tell you, our technical team, okay, they will be in the better position to tell you about this. No, Saurav, actually the thing is we have already provided the videos in the silver package, and that too in the detailed manner. So it's not like that the people who have already enrolled in the silver or gold package, they are going to they are in a loss. Actually they are in more profit. But to the ones who are, you know, at the just they did their best for RBI but still they could not, all right, so for them we have come up with this. So it's not like that the ones who have enrolled they are somewhere in loss. Okay, so please don't think like that and don't forward things like that. Yes, Nidish, you can always ask, so please. Rahil, I would request you to contact again. I would also request you to please either drop us a mail or call us this number. Calling time is 9 to 6 p.m. all every day. Okay, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They would be in better position to guide you in this particular prospect. Please. Okay. Virat, we have discount offers also, right? So you can ask the team if there's some discount that is currently running, some any coupon code that is running, and that could help you. Mayank, yes, we have some free lectures in our ARD playlist in YouTube, right? Yes, there are there if you want to go for that, right? But I would say, see, free lectures will help you to cross the minimum cutoff. But I would say if you, not only I'm just saying for our courses, but I'm saying that if you want to be like have good hold, at least to get good marks in examination, you have to refer to any particular source. Now that particular source can be any book, that particular source can be some other course that but I on my side would guarantee that this is the course that is, if you are from non-agriculture background, I'm guaranteeing you will have a lot better understanding of ARD component after attending these lectures. Welcome, Komal. Yes, Mayank, there is going to be a magazine. So Scheme Tap, this magazine, this is a magazine that we provide every fortnight, and this covers all the schemes that have been in news on in those 15 days. Okay? Similarly, we have report tab. So whatever report that is related to the ESI or ARD component of the scheme. So it's not like that you're going to get any report that's in news. No, only sticking to the syllabus, the reports that are there, we provide you with those reports in the reports tab. Okay? Nitish, in such case, I could recommend that from your side, just read the course once, okay? And whenever we will come up with the live classes, and let me assure you, within notification, see, in these classes also, we are giving 12 classes, right? And between notification and phase 1, we get around 40 to 45 days, right? So in that day also, if for here you are looking at that in 12 classes we are summing up everything, so in those 40 to 45 days you can understand for yourself, if we will, and which we surely do, that to start within the 1 week of the notification, your this revision, proper revision, better covering of this course will be done. ठीक है, proper coverage हो जाएगा आपका. I don't know, I think you are just worrying too much, okay? And you need not to worry, right? And if you have any query, like still you feel like yaar nahi ho raha, you have the mail, you have the number, please call us, say that you want to talk to NABARD faculty, and in the mail also you can write you want to talk to the NABARD faculty. We will arrange a call with you and we will clear all your doubt. We will give you the strategy that would suit you and that will help you to clear the examination. So please do not worry. I would again say, if you have joined EduTap, you need not to worry. We are here for you. We are providing you with proper hand holding. Please drop us a mail. We are going to help you. All right. Vibhu, see, usually what happens in notification, they come up with a particular date. Now that date can be 1st of January, that date can be 1st of July, or I'm sorry, 1st of April or 1st of May. So that's not like specific that what date they will consider. Okay, it keeps on changing, right? So there's no specific answer to Vibhu. I could answer you. I'm really sorry for that. Virat, currently this is specifically focusing on for ARD, right? Specifically, if I say crash course, yes, if the notification is out, we will try our best to come up with the crash course as well. Okay, so please don't worry. But that would be, I would say, a little bit late if you will start everything 40 to 45 days before, right? So I would from my end, I could recommend you to go for, if you are want to buy a full-fledged like for all subject, I would say we already have options of gold package, silver package, and this particular course that we are coming with, right? You can go for those, but if you would want to wait for the crash course, that we would launch when notification comes. ठीक है? Sri Devi, again, yes, we always come up with the marathon sessions, okay? So this year also we will come up with it. Now the duration we can't be really specific about it. Usually what happens, we come up with revision sessions 1 month before, and then few days before for the phase 1, and for phase 2 we come up with the marathon sessions, right? So there's a little bit of difference. So yes, we will come up with the revision. Currently also we are coming up with the revision series that keeps on going for both ARD static as well as current affair component, right? So, is there any more question, or shall we just end up with the session? Again, I would want to say we have come up with the top-up course for our NABARD Grade A examination, and we are coming up with the live NABARD ARD section. For ARD section, we have come up with the classes. Okay, you will get, if you have already prepared or you feel like quant reasoning English is something that you can handle, right? ESI, if you have already done, or if you feel like, yeah, for that current affairs is required, all things we are providing you. We are providing you with proper ARD notes, as well as, like, which is summary sheet, as well as quizzes, as well as your live classes. Okay, live classes to make you understand the concept. We are coming up with the proper computer knowledge notes. We are providing quizzes, we are providing, right? And for decision making also we are providing with notes and quizzes, and of course current affairs component we are providing you, that is also we are providing you, right? Apart from that, we are also providing you full length test for both phase 1 as well as phase 2. ठीक है, ये सारी चीज़ें आपको इस कोर्स में मिलने वाली हैं. ठीक है. Virat, for in that case, Virat, so yes, देखो crash course it will definitely come. So yes, if you have already prepared and you just need a revision, then yes, crash course will come when the notification will be there. All right. So yes, that is, I think that is all. Thank you everybody for joining, and again in the description box you will find the link of this particular course. ठीक है, ये कोर्स में आपको क्या क्या चीज़ें मिलेंगी उस सब में डिटेल में again everything has been present, the discount that you will be getting, all the things. Do remember 7th of August will be the first class that we are going to have. ठीक है, 7th of August को आपकी first class होने वाली है, and let's meet there only. Thank you everybody for joining, and all the very best for examination.